What's going on, everyone? So when the Los Angeles Lakers took on the Phoenix Suns, they shot 43 pointers, which is a very different type of look for the Lakers compared to what they've usually shot over the last few years, right? Lakers, percentage-wise last year, was actually very good, but attempts-wise, they were towards the bottom as far as attempts go. But under the new head coach, JJ Redick, he really wants to see the Lakers get an uptick in their three-point shooting, and then hopefully maintain at least a good enough percentage to justify that. Phoenix shot 39 three-point attempts, and you're seeing more and more the league kind of shifting to, hey, get up 40-plus threes, get as many threes as you can, because if you shoot it at even like a 35% clip, it's the equivalent of shooting, 40% from the field and whatnot, right? Like, analytics say, get up as many threes as possible. You see the Lakers potentially being another team in that category. JJ Redick even joked recently about 53s, right? Now, here's exactly what he said. So he said, if you look at it for us and our group to take 43s in the game, that's promising. Redick said, we can get it up to 50, hopefully, but 40 is good. And the reason I say this is a joke is because I don't really believe that JJ Redick thinks that the Lakers are going to take 53s a game. And the reason I don't believe that is because the Boston Celtics last year, who took the most threes in like NBA history, averaged 42 and a half. So the Lakers would have to shoot basically 8 more threes than the Celtics, who basically lived and died by the three last season. And also, you got to keep in mind, the NBA is a very copycat league. I see a team like Boston that they fully leaned into shooting threes. Like, it wasn't even like, let's have a nice balance, or, let's be aggressive and attack. And no, it was just shoot and get as many threes up as possible. Even at times, even if they weren't quality threes, just get it up on the glass, because you have a bunch of really good quality three-point shooters. Now, 50, terrible attempts is not good compared to, 30 quality attempts. Same thing, if you can get to 40 threes or 38 threes or somewhere in that ballpark, I think 40 is really what the Lakers are trying to shoot for. You're seeing a lot of teams starting to try to get to that. I think Lakers will probably realistically, because you do have Anthony Davis, you do have LeBron James, these last two games, haven't really had a lot of LeBron and AD, right? LeBron and AD didn't play in the first game. And then in the Suns game, they only played the first half. They only played like 17, 16 minutes each, whatever it was, right? So I don't see them, if they get however many attempts per game, I think more than half, if not 60% of their attempts will be threes, right? So say out of 100 possessions, I think 60 of those possessions will be threes. So, say Lakers get 50 field goal attempts per game. The Lakers aren't going to have every one of those field goal attempts be a three. That's why I don't buy when JJ Redick says, 50 would be great. I think that's just kind of, sarcasm, right? He's saying, like, putting it out there, like, we want to be and shoot as many threes as possible. We want to be a high volume three-point shooting team. We have guys, instill confidence in guys to just let it fly, right? You look at guys like Austin Reeves and D'Angelo Russell. Now, Austin Reeves has been atrocious shooting the three ball, and it's definitely cause for concern. I know he finished 2 of 5 in the first game, but he also started 0 of 3, and then he hit back-to-back, and then was 2 of 9 total. And then you look at the last game, he was 0 of 7. So he is 2 of 16 now? Right? Like, that's not great. Or 2 of 12. I think he's like 2 of 16 from the field or whatever, right? Like, he's struggling, is the point. Shooting the basketball. And that's not good. D'Angelo Russell is a guy high volume, right? I don't think it'll be 43s in the sense of, like, everybody just chuck it up as much as you can. We've seen that the Lakers are actually running sets. They're actually running plays. There's actual design in getting quality looks for various guys. I think it'll be a breakdown type thing. I think guys like D'Lo, because he's your best, particularly at volume, three-point shooter, he'll get like 10 threes a game. And then You have guys like, LeBron maybe get like 6 or 7. You get guys like Austin Reeves that get 5 or 6. You get, Rui Hachimura getting like 4 or 5. Anthony Davis taking 3 or 4, right? And you kind of go down the list, and it's like collectively scattered amongst, the 9 guys that play, or I guess 8 of them, because Jackson Hayes would probably play. You don't really want him shooting threes, but amongst some of the guys, say the top 7, top 8, you want your 43s, which budgets out to basically, 3 or 4 on average per person. Then you have like your main guys taking, a handful. So that's kind of what I see. But Lakers are also best playing that inside out game, right? Like, Lakers have enough 3-point shooters. Again, you got D'Angelo Russell, you got Austin Reeves. You have, the young guys. Dalton Connect is really going to benefit from this style of offense, from what you've seen. Him coming off of pin downs, him coming off of screens, being able to just pull up, having guys like D'Lo, LeBron, and AD, and Reeves, even like all these guys basically be able to suck in the defense, kick it out to a shooter like Dalton Connect. Same thing with Max Christie, right? Like Max Christie, he's getting a lot of opportunity to kind of just create for himself. I don't think he'll get that much opportunity once you get to the regular season. He'll mostly be a spot up, catch and shoot 3 guy. Right? He'll be still moving. There'll still be constant movement, constant action, but I don't think that they're going to give Max Christie the ball 10 times a game and say, go make a play. I don't think that'll be his role. Same thing with Dalton Connect, right? So it's going to be up to them on just the hitting a quality percentage from 3-point range. But again, like I said, you have other guys creating for them. They're going to get excellent looks, excellent opportunities, right? But it's also, you got to keep in mind, you have Anthony Davis. You're not having Anthony Davis take 23s a game, and he's going to get his, 17 field goal attempts. LeBron, same thing. LeBron's only, say he takes, even if he takes 10 threes, right, he's still going to get 16 to 18 field goal attempts. All right, so between LeBron and AD, they're going to get probably half of your attempts, if not, close to it, right? And between those two guys, half of their, if not more, collectively, like combined, is going to be threes, or is going to be 2-point percentage, right? Only like a small percent is going to be threes. So, like, for example, look at the Phoenix Suns game, right? You have Anthony Davis. He took total 10 attempts and then 3 threes, so 30%. LeBron James took 12 attempts and only took 3 threes. So they combined 3 for 6 from 3-point range. But they were 8 of 24 or 22 total, 15 of 22 total. And again, 66% of their attempts were from 2-point range. So you're still going to have that inside-out game with LeBron and AD, but it's the ability to be able to shoot the basketball, be able to knock down shots. Even guys like Rui Hachimura and Gabe Vincent. You've seen Gabe Vincent start to consistently knock down threes a game. That was real concerning, right? Like, I mean, he was like at 1.1 of 12 before he made his next 3, shot like 16%. But I mean, sky's the limit at that point, right? Like, the guy was so bad shooting the 3 ball. You knew eventually he was going to start hitting some. But yeah, you look at like last game, he was 1 of 2. You look at the previous game, Rui Hachimura, same thing. He was, but even his attempts, right? He only took 1 3 out of 8 attempts, right? So I don't see the Lakers having this thing where they're taking, 100 threes a game, right? Like, again, they took 94 field goals in total, and 40 of those 94. So you're talking, what is that? 47% roughly, something like that. So 47%, less than half of their attempts were from 3. All right. I think that'll probably be the range. I think they'll be at, because again, you say an average team gets you 100 possessions a game, right, on average, especially with the pace and space offenses of today's NBA, right? Say 100 possessions, I think 35 to 40% of your field goals will be threes. That's what I think. On, like, average. Will there be games where they might get 47 threes up? Yeah, sure, right? But I think on average, you're probably looking at 35 to 40%. So 35 to 43s a game between the team. And then the rest are going to be the inside game where LeBron, Anthony Davis, Rui Hachimura, Christian Wood, so on and so forth. Those guys will have impacts, particularly on the interior. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Pass a question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel with your thoughts? Do you agree? Do you think, like, yeah, it's just, he's just trying to instill confidence and, explain, like, hey, we want to get a bunch of threes up, we want to get a bunch of shots up. Do you think, no, like, actually take the 53s? Again, I don't really see them taking 53s. I don't. Again, you talking 100 possessions. They really going to take half of their attempts from three? The Boston Celtics set a league 3-point percent, and they still only took 42. So I don't see that would mean the Lakers would be taking the most threes out of any team ever. I don't see that. I think that they'll take a lot of threes, but not that many. But again, I feel whatever thoughts are. Love to hear it. Let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. So we enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.